Good morning, guys. Okay, so I'm sure by the title of this video you can tell that this video is going to basically be like a realistic, like, I don't know if you heard that, but Gypsy just screamed. Anyways, um okay, but anyways, so I'm going to be doing a realistic morning routine because I haven't posted a YouTube video in a while, but I will be posting one next week on like Sunday after I finished editing it. But that one will be for later, obviously. There's like 6 days left until I record that one. So this one is basically going to be unedited. Yeah. So the first thing that I do when I wake up is I wake up, obviously. But I have been trying to get like a skincare routine down when I wake up. And the first thing that I do when I wake up, I always end up going to use the restroom first. So since I always go to the restroom first in the morning when I wake up, I take my facial cleanser. I take either one. Currently I'm gonna use this one. And then I also take my little thing with my toothpaste and toothbrush. And then I go and just use the restroom. After using the restroom, wash my hands, brush my teeth, and then I wash my face. And then I come back here and you'll see the rest when I come back. Okay, I am back from washing my face, brushing my teeth. I didn't use the restroom because there's no freaking toilet paper in the bathroom right now. So, gonna have to work on that. So I've been actually like trying to get on to like a skincare routine and shit. Like AM skincare routine, PM skincare routine, you know what I'm saying? So for my morning one, what I do now is instead of like all of like toner, facial mists, and yada yada, I do for my AM routine, like morning routine, I do serum, moisturizer, and then sunscreen. Well, first you wash your face. I double cleansed my face today because I haven't washed my face in a little bit since like 3 days ago. So, and then for nighttime routine, it's double cleanse, toner, serum, and then I think moisturizer. So that's going to be my new routine, basically. Yesterday I put on my Maybelline like ink matte lipstick thing on to test it out to see if it would last 8 hours. And it lasted like longer than 8 hours, but it was starting to slightly fade away, so specifically 8 hours because I'm going back to school within like 6 or like 7 days, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with the Babe Lash serum next for my lashes. I've been actually doing kind of good on using this like consistently. Usually it's pretty hard for me to do something constantly. And like honestly, still questioning why.
I never added it to my routine in the first place, because isn't this technically kind of basically skincare? It's falling over. Okay, I'm going to use this moisturizer, and I infused my biotin oil into the moisturizer. You can't see it because I mixed it into here. But yeah, I mixed that into this moisturizer because I'm hoping that it does something. So yeah. And also lately I have like kind of been on and off with another one of my ex-friends, so basically the first ex-friend, where it's like me cleaning my room and shit, she was like kind of like a friend of mine. Well, she was a friend of mine, but not anymore. And then it was my childhood friend. I've already mentioned her name multiple times in other videos. Oh, and then I'm going to use this sunscreen. I just found it, so I'm using it now. Anyways, so like it's very confusing, me and her, mine and her relationship together, because like I don't know, it's just super confusing. Like, I want to be friends with her, you know? But, like, I don't know if, like, she wants to be friends with me, you know? Like, anymore. And so, I've just been, like, kind of on and off this last bit of the summer because I've been really thinking about it. Like, I don't know if I should be friends with her because I don't know, it's so confusing for me. It's probably even more confusing for her because it's like I'm kind of talking to her about it, but like over text, obviously. And the thing is that like when we used to text, she would answer pretty quickly and shit like that, you know, because we were really close, right? But like now, like when she texts me, it takes her like a while to text me back, and like I don't know, she doesn't say much either. Like I send her good morning, like, because that was our thing. We would say good morning to each other. We would say good morning, love you, and then send like heart emojis after that. And I sent her that, and she didn't send it back, you know? And like last summer, she answered me perfectly fine. Like, perfectly, you know? Like, it didn't take her as long as it takes her now to text me back. And it, like, really sucks, you know? Because it's like, she's my childhood friend of like 9 years now, like 8, 9 years. And it's like, bro, if like, like the other friend, I didn't really mind losing because, like, yeah, me and her were close. Like, we told each other like deep stuff, but also we like fought a lot. Um, and like, I tried so hard not to hate her. So I decided to just turn that hate into annoyance instead, so then I wouldn't hate her. Um, and now here we are, not friends anymore, so that's great. really good at losing friends, aren't I? But yeah. I don't know what to do if I lose my friendship with her, because no one, she's like basically my first genuine genuine friend. I just choked on air. My first like genuine friend, you know. And on top of that, she's my childhood friend. And also on top of that, we've been together for like years now. I say together as if we're dating. No, together like friend wise. Like we've been friends for years. So it's like if I lose her and we're not friends anymore, the way I am going to be crying my balls off. The way I'll be crying my eyeballs out. Like, if me and her end up not talking at school at all anymore, and then we just like completely stop being friends, I'm just gonna assume that's my fault, because clearly I'm doing something wrong if I have already lost 2 friends. The first one was, I only really lost her because like she was trying to make out with someone, but I'm over here like, bro, you're literally only like, what, 15, 16? I don't think you should be doing that. You could risk something. So I told the counselor, and the counselor obviously told her. And so, you know, just trying to look out for her though. It was my fault though. So, me and her aren't friends anymore. But we're not on bad terms right now, you know? Like, we don't hate each other. But then me and my most recent ex-friend in my last video that I was rambling on about, you know, on the last day of school, I was sitting in the hallway by the door, you know, crying. And that's the spot where she was crying when me and her were fighting, but like, when I saw that she was crying in the hallway, I couldn't help myself, okay? I took down like the pictures of me and her and yada yada together, grabbed my bag, and then I was walking down the hallway, turned the corner away from where she was, and then I stopped mid-walking because, I don't know, I was literally thinking when I saw her, I was thinking about what I should do. And so I stopped, like, mid-walking, and I was like, I can't just leave her there crying. Like, yeah, I know we're fighting, but, like, I can't just leave someone crying in the hallway. So I turned my ass right back around and comforted her. And who was there to comfort me at the end of the day, of the last day of school? Absolutely no one. I had myself. But then again, honestly, I have always like had myself to comfort. Like, I would always be comforting myself whenever I'd be crying or something. Like, mainly because, number one, I didn't really have any friends until like now, because I was super shy. I was a very awkward person. Like, yeah, I'm still an awkward person, but like, I'm not as much of an awkward person. And then number two, I don't know, I just was like, kind of like afraid to talk to someone. But like, you know, but like for the first time in forever, you know, became friends with Sophia. Me and her told each other things, and we talked to each other. So we had each other until the last day of school. So, my childhood friend that is probably most likely doesn't like me anymore and doesn't want to be my friend anymore. And my ex-best friend from my last video that I was talking about. We used to be a trio, but clearly they have each other and clearly they don't need me. So, I don't know, man. I always say actions speak louder because, like, I really do believe that actions speak louder, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm going to do this school year because I lost like half of my friends. And now I only have like 3 left. Yeah, basically only 3 because Lily isn't really my friend, you know? Like, we're close, but like, we kind of only talk to each other because we're in the same friend group. Bro, oh my gosh. If they sit away from us, like if they don't sit at the same like lunch table, or if they just don't go to lunch at all, they clearly don't want to be my friend. Both of them. Like, I know that my ex-best friend doesn't want to, but my childhood friend definitely doesn't want to be my best friend anymore. And like, yeah, I get that friends don't like stay for absolutely forever. Like, I know that friends come and go and shit like that. But when it's your childhood friend that you've known for like 8, 9 years, it's different, bro. It really is different. Cause like, when I lost my first friend, like because we were arguing and we stopped being friends, like, yeah, I cried, but like, I got over it pretty quickly. And then my most recent one, I got over that one pretty quickly as well. But like, if I lose my childhood friend, then like, let's just say I'm going to be depressed for a couple months. Yeah. Maybe even a couple years. Maybe even like for the whole school year. And maybe even probably just for the rest of the school. And like, honestly, I kind of don't blame her if she stops being my friend. I mean, I do, but I also like don't, you know, because it's like, I kind of find myself annoying, but like, you know, like I find myself annoying, but I also don't find myself annoying, if you know what I mean. It's very confusing. I'm a very confusing person. And apparently a lot to handle. Who said that? My last ex-best friend, so yeah. I have never ever been called like annoying or a lot to handle by anyone until I decided to start talking to more people and make more friends. And then my whole friend group from 6th grade asks me why I was so quiet. Girl, it's because of this. I don't want to deal with this at all. You know? Okay. Well, this just turned into a whole like therapy session. Whole yap session. Whoopsies. But I don't know. I just need someone to talk to, I guess. And like, yeah, I can talk to my parents and everything. But currently I cannot because they're asleep. number one, I don't really talk to my dad. And number two, I don't know. I just don't really like talking to people, you know? Including my mom. I love her so much though. I have already talked to her before, but like not about this currently, but like about past stuff I've talked to her about, you know? Basically for the rest of the day, I just go upstairs, eat, watch YouTube, and do chores. And then I go to bed at like 9. So, yeah. But, anyways, yeah. On God, I have no idea what I'm going to do once I lose my own childhood friend. But it's my fault, guys. It's my fault. Yeah. By the way, I was just putting this weird, like, coconut, like, lotion on my arms because it's here. But, anyways, yeah. Don't mind the yap session. But yeah, that's basically my daily routine.